ready.
This is a clone corner I've been waiting to do for quite some time because I just wanted to show off my collection of Galactic Heroes clone troopers. This isn't about the newer Jedi heroes or newer Galactic heroes. These are the old school Galactic Heroes clone troopers. And I have quite a lot of them. I don't even have all of them. There's still a few I'm missing. I'm missing Waxer and Boyle. I'm missing the Clone Trooper Gunner. I'm missing Training Heavy. I believe I'm missing a few different repaints. I believe I'm missing a normal white Arf Trooper. I know there's probably a few more that I'm missing. However, I've still got a lot of them, man. I have more than I don't. So there's quite a lot to see here. The count here is 32 Galactic Heroes clone troopers. And what a collection it is. I got a lot of these guys really cheap. I got them from a toy show. I got them from flea markets. I got a few random ones on eBay for dirt cheap. And what can I say, man? It's an interesting collection for sure. It's certainly one that's geared towards younger audiences, but I just enjoyed collecting them as small little goofy, stylized figures of clone troopers. As you can see, there's a lot of different decos here. They've got some of my favorites for sure. So let's start taking a look, and let's start with the front row with the commanders. First up, we have Lieutenant Thyre. This is a completely unique mold just made for Thyre and used for absolutely no one else ever again. It's cool. It's cool. I like the look of it. As you can see, it's a little worn out because, hey, these things are meant for kids. They got into the hands of kids, and then they got into the hands of me. So it's neat. It's a neat little figure. I do enjoy it. They did make a Commander Thyre, which you'll be seeing that here shortly. But yeah, it's Lieutenant Thyre. He's from the first Clone Wars episode. It's cool they made him. Next up, we have Commander Gree. And this mold is actually, yet again, just for Commander Gree and never used ever again. They could have just repainted the normal clone, but they added some of Gree's little pouches and straps and things, which I really do appreciate. I think the helmet looks really cool. I like the silver and, of course, the camo green. The camo is what makes Commander Gree one of the coolest looking clone troopers. And unfortunately, they took the camo away for his Phase 1 design, so it's not nearly as cool as this one. But yeah, man, Gree's cool. I think it's a very pleasant surprise that they actually made Commander Bly in Galactic Heroes. Look at it. It looks really cool, doesn't it? I really do think they captured Bly's look very nicely here. And yet again, this is the only time they used the mold. They could have repainted it into Devis. They could have repainted it into Commander Bo, but they didn't. They just did it for Bly, and here we go. Looks cool. Next up, we have Commander Thyre, and yet again, like all the others so far, this is the only time they used the mold. They could have made a 327th Star Corps Trooper with it, but no, they just did it for Thyre, oddly enough. And it's kind of interesting they made this, because this is kind of based off of the Order 66 pack version of Thyre. This isn't even how he looks in the movie. So I think this is a very cool thing. I appreciate seeing these kind of things made in Galactic Heroes. Next up, we have my boy, Commander Cody, and unfortunately they picked his Phase 1 armor. I'm more of a fan of his Phase 2 armor, and I'm not sure how I feel about this helmet. The helmet just looks a little odd to me. I don't really see any other figures here where they kind of, or except maybe Rex. Rex, they kind of did this similar, very thin visor look. The other Clone Wars clones just look kind of normal. But yeah, it's Cody. It's nice looking. Yet again, this figure was only used for Cody because you're going to see a lot of repaints amongst all of these. So yeah, that's neat. Good old Cody. This is probably one of my favorites. I am very pleasantly surprised that they made Commander Bakura, because look at this thing. It's cool. Bakura is one of the more badass looking clone commanders because it's Bakura, man. He's a hard-ass, badass clone commander that just gives no shits. I mean, he doesn't really have too much of a character beyond just, oh yeah, I'm a hard-ass clone commander. But hey, I like him. And this is a very, very neat figure. Yet again, only used for Bakura here. So yeah, cool. This is cool. I think it's cool that they actually made Commander Phil in this. They made a Commander Phil in Galactic Heroes. They didn't make a Commander Phil as an actual action figure for some reason, but they made him in Galactic Heroes. And yet again, oddly enough, this is a unique mold. You may think it's a repaint of Captain Rex. It's not. He doesn't have the antenna. So yeah, this is Phil, man. It's cool. Wish we would have gotten a proper figure of him instead of this, but hey, I'll take it. Here's the most popular clone trooper. Here's Captain Rex. Yet again, original mold, not used for anybody else. Hey, it's Rex. We all love Rex, right? Because he's blue, and because he fights alongside Anakin. And he's a clone captain. And he's, I don't know, he thinks outside the box. They made Fixer. He also came with a backpack, but because these are really young kids' toys, They often go missing. I'm not really too fussed to really get the backpack because I don't care. But yeah, they made Fixer, man. And this one actually has articulation. You can move his shoulders and you can move his head. So that's really cool. This looks really nice, man. I'm still shocked they made Fixer. Oh, it's cool. Along with Fixer, they also made a boss. Yet again, same articulation going on. Yet again, no backpack because they often go missing. And before you're gonna ask, no, they did not make Scorch and they did not make Sev. What a disappointment. They just made this 2-pack with Boss and Fixer. Really would love to see another 2-pack with the other two. I think it's probably why they did the removable backpacks, just so they could repaint them. But then again, it looks like Fixer might... I don't know. It doesn't really look like he has his antenna that he actually does in the game. So I think they just kind of made these as generic molds where they could repaint them and give them the different backpacks. That's probably why they were removable. But still, it's a shame. It's a shame that we didn't get the others. With unique molds out of the way, let's get on to the generic Phase 2 Clone Trooper mold. This is Mace Windu's Trooper. Look at that. He's purple. He's kind of battle damaged. He's really cool. I like the purple. What more can I say? Except he's a purple clone. We need more purple clones in the world. Battle damaged Shock Trooper. Hey, it's a Shock Trooper. He's got some battle damage. He looks cool. Hey, it's a Shock Trooper. Clean Shock Trooper. Look at that. He's a clean boy. No damage on this one. Gotta rep the 212th, man. Gotta rep the 212th. Happy they made this one. Gotta give the 501st some love. Always gotta give the 50s some good old lovin'. Now, this is an interesting one that we have to stop and talk about. This is the 91st Reconnaissance Corps Trooper, but he's blue. I'm not sure why he's blue, but he's blue. He should be red, but he's blue. That's interesting. Kind of reminds me how in the original Lego Star Wars game, I believe for the PS2, they made the 442 Siege Battalion Trooper, which, as you know, it's just the 212th, but green. They made it blue in that game, and this is kind of a similar situation going on where they made a red clone, a blue clone. Huh. And of course, regular white. He's white. He's regular. He's basic. He's sad. Now we're moving on to the generic Phase 1 mold, and here we have the basic generic white Phase 1 Trooper. Look at that. He's normal. I'm happy to report that unlike the 6-inch Black series, they actually made all of the clone officers. Starting off with the commander here. He's yellow. He's got the yellow stripes. Nice, crisp, and clean, too. Ooh, I really do like the paint job on this one. Got the red captain here. The red's kind of an interesting shade of red as well. I really do enjoy the red on this guy. It's not really what you would expect from just a basic red clone, but still, I like it a lot. The Clone Sergeant here is actually my very first Galactic Heroes Clone Trooper. I got it at a Dollar General back in the day. Of course, because it was mine and I didn't really play with it, it's in nice shape. Because why would I play with this thing? These are little figurines to me. But yeah, it's cool. Where's the Clone Lieutenant? Here he is! At least Galactic Heroes made him. Phew, I'm happy at least Galactic Heroes made him. Yeah, Black Series, where's the Clone Lieutenant? Please tell us. We really need it. But yeah, I really love the blue on this guy. Very nice. Believe it or not, Galactic Heroes actually brought us a Phase 1 Mace Windu's Clone Trooper. You can see it's almost a bluish purple, but it is purple. And it looks nice. I think it's really cool we got this. It's not in the show. It's not something that really exists. It's just a Mace Windu's clone. I do enjoy that Hasbro back in the day just made up designs and made toys of them. They don't really do that anymore now, do they? No, this is not just the blue clone officer again. This is the 501st Phase 1 Clone Trooper. You can tell it's especially a little different because of that right there. It doesn't also have the dots on it. It's just the normal Phase 1 blue clone. And it's cool. 501st. Let's look at him next to Rex. You can see kind of cool looking, man. We also got a standard 212th Phase 1 Trooper in the line, which is really cool. Like I said, we also did get Waxer and Boyle. One of them was a repaint of this guy, and another was a repaint of another kind of clone. You can see it with Cody. Looks really cool. But yeah, he's orange. Look at that. Ending off on an orange note for this mold, we got the Bomb Squad Trooper, man. They made a Bomb Squad. That's cool. I like the Bomb Squad Troopers. We got a 3 3/4 inch figure. We got a sideshow. We got this one, and we got a Lego minifigure. The Bomb Squads for only appearing in like what, one episode, maybe another time. I gotta admit, man, They got a lot of love. Now moving on to some more unique molds, here we have the Senate Security clone. This is really cool. He has swivels at the wrist there, and he also has a swivel at the head, so that's nice. He's got this cool action pose going on. I really do enjoy that. Most of the others are kind of neutral. They're just sort of standing there. But this guy's obviously firing at you, man. It's cool. I do enjoy this one. Here we have the Arf Trooper, and yet again, because it's kind of a newer mold, this one only just has a swivel at the arm there. But yeah, it's cool. I do also believe they made a normal white Arf Trooper. Like I said, I do not have that one. But yeah, I at least have the camo one. That's nice. This is the other Phase 1 mold they did. I believe they released this one around the time of the Clone Wars. You can see he's got a little bit of articulation going on just with the arms there. So just so you can kind of see his head, I guess. I don't know. It's interesting. But yeah, I believe they also repainted this guy into either waxer or boil. I don't remember which was which. But yeah, that's neat. You gotta love that back in the day, instead of just making a new Kashyyyk Trooper, they just repainted Biker Scouts. Lego did it, Hasbro 3 3/4-inch Star Wars figures did it, and Galactic Heroes also did it. Yeah, it's just a Biker Scout repainted as a Kashyyyk Trooper. This guy's actually a little articulated as well, which is nice. I guess maybe he's articulated so he could fit on a speeder? I don't know. But yeah, man, I really do appreciate the deco on this one. It's nice. Camo clones, man. They're probably some of the coolest. Finishing off with some clone pilots here. Here we have Matchstick. This guy was packed in with a Y-Wing scout bomber, and he's actually one of the rarer Galactic heroes. I'm actually pretty surprised I stumbled upon this guy at a flea market. It's nice, man. And finally, we round things off with a Galactic hero of Captain Jag, Plo Koon's clone trooper pilot partner, and he's nice. What can I say? He's nice. You can kind of see the baby face going on, because Galactic Hero sort of did this adorable baby face thing. You can get in on that. He's got a little baby face. He barely even has a face, though, to be honest. But yeah, man, he's cool. He's one of the coolest looking guys ever. So there we go, guys. There is my Galactic Heroes Clone Trooper collection. Like I said, I have over 30 of these things, and they're cool, man. They're cool. I don't think it's something you need to go out and collect, because I mean they're normally pretty cheap. You can find these guys pretty cheap, but some people are like charging $10 per figure. That's nuts. These things are barely. I would say never pay more than $4 per figure on these things, because they're neat, yes, but they don't have a lot going on. It's just, for many of these, they're just static little figurines that are meant for little kids to bash around and play with. Oh, we can have clone trooper battles, yay! We don't have to. They don't have to pose them around. Of course, some of them do have some articulation, but it's not a necessity in this line. I do enjoy these. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out the description below for social media links, as well as the P.O. Box address if you want to send me some memorific goodness. Anyways, guys, as always, have a good day, and may the Force be with you. Bye-bye!